Coming back to this, Nikon, I wanted to maybe check on one specific challenge, I think many of us have faced when building these AI-based systems. And the challenge is sometimes unpredictable, sometimes kind of non-deterministic kind of outcomes or outputs. It's very easy to get into the kind of position where you end up explaining what is a false positive, false negative. And it kind of works to some point, but at some point kind of it stops working and you need to figure out what we're doing there. How do you think it's different in AI engineer case, where in kind of software engineering, everything is pretty deterministic? You could say, well, it's kind of 100% deterministic. In AI engineering, you are working with a core which is fundamentally probabilistic. And you have to build, at the very least, some guardrails or something more elaborate, something which allows customers to give a feedback and then rerun the whole thing to get, better result. Have you seen anything like that happen? And I think that's one of the fundamental differences between AI engineering and software engineering, because you're dealing with such a fundamental different system.
I think that's exactly the key. Like, there's a low data support understanding of what are the different edge cases, what are the different bad things that can happen. And I think there is a fundamental debate, I don't know whether you've been noticing, between, I think, Microsoft and OpenAI, or Glean, the founder of Glean actually spoke out against Microsoft recently. Because Microsoft was making the point that the new models will start becoming so good that we can start letting people go and we don't need the humans anymore. And the Glean founder was like, we don't actually have this perspective. We think that instead of replacing humans, it will be an augmentation system that will identify mistakes. So in many of the cases where the hallucinations are happening, you cannot replace the humans. That same still applies to the X-rays, still applies to the self-driving.